Okay, this is the Atelier from Etchr, the Atelier Mystery Pack. So this is what came in the In Motion pack, these 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're going to open this one. I kind of have an idea of what I'm getting because of what everybody else got, but we'll see. But at least it's not going to be exactly the same. So, and I think this is going to be sketchbook heavy, which is fine because I love sketchbooks. So, it's probably about this. It might be a little bit bigger than the In Motion pack, but still smaller than the first couple I got. Okay, so these 2 things are probably the same. Yes. So these colors are the same as these. And these are the same as these. So that doubled up. But that's okay. I do like these brushes a lot. And these will probably go in the giveaway bag. So this one might be the same as, yeah, it looks like it's the same as from this one. So the only thing different is there's no palette. Okay, so this is square, 8x8, 44 pages, 300 GSM, deckled edges. So yes, exactly the same. Perfect sketchbook. And the little sort of backwards embossed llama on the front. Nice paper, cold press. Very nice. I'm glad I like these. Luckily, you can always use a new sketchbook. So that's good. So there's that. So then there's 2 more sketchbooks. Oh, I guess all right, I'll show you the other one. Okay, so this is hot press, this is hot press, panoramic, landscape, all 100% cotton. Okay, so these are both 220 GSM. It says mixed media. Oh, these say mixed media too, so I guess it doesn't matter. 4x8 and A5. So hot press, that'll be a change. Oh, okay. It's one of the customizable, like you can, yeah, it's got the canvas cover. I don't think I have one this size, which is good. So something new. I always like a, but I don't know if, Okay. So it's smooth. It doesn't feel, I don't know if I've worked on the 220 GSMs before. We'll have to try this out. Maybe I'll do something. I suppose I should use the same watercolor, but I'll use the ones from the other pack. And I'll work on this paper to see how it goes. So that's nice, and it's got a little pocket in the back. And if you want, you can customize, you can paint on this. I usually do paint on it because it's white. I usually just put a color down just because it'll get dirty anyway. And this is panoramic. I don't think I've ever had one of these. Oh, look, it's cute. And it's the same thing. It's the canvas top cover. So now I have to find something long and wide to put on this. These are like perfect for people who like to do landscapes, but sadly I don't. I suppose I could do like a row of cats or something. I like the paper. I like the hot press. But yeah, it does feel thinner than the other kind, than the Perfect sketchbook, the cold press. So we'll have to, this is really cute. So we get those 2 sizes and this one. And we got these and these, but I've already opened those, so we will, these are the colors. Let's see. So fresh green, aqua green, Prussian blue, sunlit yellow, earth orange, and what's the red one? Crimson flame. So should I do a little swatch? And these are the brushes that are in here. I'm assuming it's all the same. Oh, I didn't notice they had the number right on the top. So that's 0, 8, 4, and 8. One's a flat. This is the flat. And then the other ones are round. Put them in like that, use them like that. I don't particularly like these because the plastic doesn't bend like with my other travel brushes are metal, so you can kind of squeeze them to bend the shape so that they don't fall off, but I found these fall off and you can't do anything about it except tape them. Hence this brush, my 10 round, 2 types of tape on it. So there's that. I don't think I still have the colors. I'm gonna have to swatch them again. Well, I got some new sketchbooks. Good for me. So these are a bit on the opaque side. Apart from the Prussian blue doesn't seem opaque. Maybe a little. But that definitely is the. I think these two are very opaque. Oh, I usually start with the lightest color, but this green is so pretty. So those seem to be transparent. And this one is a little, yeah, it's a little more opaque. Like I mentioned before, they're like the Prima watercolors, and I like those. They're more like gouache than like regular traditional watercolors. So this gorgeous orange, so pretty. This one seems a little more on the opaque side. And red, that one does too. I don't know. They're all pretty, that's all I know. Okay, so those are the colors we're working with. I'm gonna have to, again, try to find something to, an idea to paint, and I'll come back. I'll do a speed paint, come back. Mostly just to talk about the paper, because I talked about everything else in the last video, but if you didn't see that one, then I guess you have to kind of talk about it again. So anyway, the watercolors come in a little tin, and that's sort of embossed. Is that up? Yeah. And you can, what I do is, it's still wet, they come wrapped with the paper, and I just tape that on the bottom so that I can match the color. Everything's vegan leather, it's not real leather. And so I will come up with a picture, and I'll come back and do that. You'll see that in a second. I happened to leave this stuff on my desk overnight, and Murphy decided to throw up on it. Luckily, these were up high, and he only got like the corners of these. So that was fun. Oh my God, why does he do that? Okay, so I was thinking about this. That was $160. I got it way over here. Wait a minute. So this was $160, and this was $119. So $40 difference. We got the brushes. We got the thing. So this is equal to 2 sketchbooks. That's kind of nutty, isn't it? I don't know. It just seems like these would be more expensive. But anyway, I just was thinking that. So what I'm planning to do is, I don't know if I should use this or this. I kind of want to use this, but it's such an odd shape. This is not a very practical sketchbook for me because it seems like it's mostly for like landscapes, cityscapes, which I don't do. But I was thinking I could use it for something weird, like doing all kinds of long things, like trying to this way do like a giraffe neck or like a snake or something. But one of my ideas for this video was I would do like a cat, you know, like a cat will stretch out really long. So I'm gonna try to find a picture, because I can't really draw it from memory, and Murphy, he usually curls up in a little ball, so I wanted to get like a cat all stretched out. So I'm gonna try to do that, and I'll come back. Okay, I just did a simple watercolor, just wash, and I used micron on top. I used a little bit of acrylic marker too to get some highlights. I like hot press paper. I don't think I've used it very often, but I do like it. But I can tell that this is thinner than their regular. I think I said this was 220. I think the other ones are 3. I forget what it was. Because I didn't use a whole lot of water, but it feels, it's not buckling, but it's kind of rippling. So that's it for the. I like this kind of format for like a cute little cat. Because just all stretched. I like going across 2 pages. I don't normally do that. So that was kind of fun. So what is up next? I think sketchbooks for April should be here for next time. And in the meantime, I do have, so I think I have 2 or 3 Etchr mystery packs, or not mystery packs, but things, packages coming from Etchr. So that should take care of a couple of weeks anyway. So that is it for this week. I will, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.